Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is the beehive that I picked up yesterday from a beekeeper in my state. And before I really get into this video, let me start by saying that I know a lot of you came and subscribed to my channel after seeing Led's Farmer's video giving me the hive of bees. Let me first say that these bees did not come from Led. He and I emailed each other back and forth several times. The emails kind of fizzled out. I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, if anybody knows me, you know that I don't let grass grow underneath of my feet, which basically means that I don't wait for promises from other people. If I want something, I go get it. That's how I've always been all my life, and I don't think anything's going to change now. But anyway, you should always have a backup plan. So again, before you guys start asking me questions about Led or his bees, I can't answer anything about that because these did not come from Led. Now, with that being said, as I said earlier, these did come from a beekeeper in my area about an hour away. And I'm actually kind of glad that I met this guy because there was a lot of things he told me and showed me that I didn't know about bees. But one of the biggest things I want to talk about is the certificate of health. Who knew? I surely didn't know that bees were inspected for health to make sure they're healthy and all that. So he did show me his certificate of health from the State Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. That gave me peace of mind because being a new beekeeper, y'all forgive that lawnmower behind me. Hopefully you can hear me talking. But being a new beekeeper, you want to start off with healthy bees. And there's so much other things to learn about beekeeping that the health of the bee is one last thing that you want to be concerned about. So I advise anybody, if you're going to buy packages or nukes of bees, ask to see the certificate of health just to give your own self some peace of mind. I mean, that really put me at ease. So with that being said, these are the bees. That bottom nook has 8 frames. I purchased 5 and they're totally full. So there's 3 empties left in there. So I went ahead and put the tops deep on this morning, and I added some sugar water for them just because it was a long ride and just a little special treat for them. They don't really need it because, like I said, that hive is full of brood, babies, honey. It's a really nice looking hive. Not a whole lot of honey in there, which is why I did give them the sugar water. And so I'm going to let them get settled. Otherwise, I would open up and let you see how many bees in there. But I'm going to let them get settled for a couple of days, and I'll come out and open them up and check on them and make sure they're all doing well. But from the comings and goings, it looks like they are. And I don't want to get too close because I don't have on any of my protective gear. But they're not bothering me. But it is hot, and I'm starting to sweat. And I don't know what their reaction will be to my sweat hormones. So I'm not going to hang around over here too much longer. But if you see that right there, that is in preparation for my future hives that I'm already planning on purchasing. And here I have water. They said they needed a water source. Didn't know that either. Who would have thought? So I have, it's just the bottom of a flower pot. And I put some pebbles in it and some rocks. And you can see there's a bee there actually drinking water. So I guess, actually there's 2. So I guess the water is a good idea for them. So they have water, and I'll have to check on that to make sure that they continually have water. They'll probably be the most spoiled bees around, maybe. At least I'll think so. These are my new babies. And so they're all out and about, and they're swimming, and they look happy. Swimming. Flying, and they look happy. So the lawnmower is getting closer, but I want to show you something else that I'm doing. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so one of my other hobbies is making essential oils. And